We are transforming an abandoned land into a homestead. This finca will become our off-grid home. But before this happens, there are many projects that needs to be done. On this episode, we will explore the land, expand an IBC platform, build an outdoor shower, deliver some roof sheets, fix a broken generator, start repairing the well, and much more. Follow our journey with us as we document the entire process of restoring the finca debt-free. My name is Ricardo dos Santos, and you are watching Eridu Life. Today we are going on an adventure. We are going to explore the higher part of the land. There is a structure on the top there. I don't know what it is. From the binoculars, it's not very clear. So let's go there and have a look on what it is. That is our destination. I think these pipes, it is what I saw up there. An old drum. What a lovely terrace. It will be nice build a bench here so I can sit and appreciate this beautiful view of the mountains. Very stiff. Oh. If you are enjoying this content and want to see more, subscribe to our newsletter and have exclusive access to behind-the-scenes content. As higher as view comes, better the views. It's really pretty. This is what I saw from the bottom there. Looks like it's an old irrigation pipe. These bricks are similar to the ones on the stone house. It is difficult to get up there. Took me around 45 minutes, but it is really beautiful. The views are amazing. Now it's time to go down and continue the jobs because there is a lot of things to do. I am expanding this platform here. I place the blocks. Now I need to level the ground to make a flat base so I can place the cage nicely and level it. And later on I'm going to start to build the roof because I need to protect these IBCs. They are not designed for catching the sun this way. Once the roof is done, I'll do the plumbing, connect everything. There is never a straightforward thing on these projects. The platform base is leveled and square. I am very happy with that. This by far was the easiest base I ever built. It is good. Now I need to fix the cage and bring up here. This is the cage that I'm gonna use, and this is the wood for the repairs. The job is very simple. I'm gonna be using this wood for replace the rotten ones. It was saved on time. This part here did not start rotten yet, just the bottom ones. I am treating the wood with engine oil so it can last as long as possible. The cage is now fixed and ready for use. Agnes helped me to place the cage here on the platform, and it is looking great. It's ready for placing the IBC. The next step will be doing the roof for catching rainwater. This is my little nursery here. It's citrus, some lemons. These are orange mandarins, and that looks like lemons. I want to plant them, but too many predators to do it right now. The wild boars, they coming in and eating everything, and there is no running dripping system yet. I'm testing right now a dripping system on the vine tree. It did work to some extent. The bottle kind of squeezed itself. It's still dripping. Maybe I need to open, let some air flows a little bit, not sure. Last night I put from the brim. I want to see how many days this will last. Soon the sun will go over here, will evaporate some. See if it's worth it to do that way. But look at these fruits. My goodness. The fig tree is bearing some fruits. Look how beautiful this fruit is. And the olive tree that I planted a while ago is growing nicely. One of the things that I value the most is a shower. Sometimes I take 3-4 showers in a day, and it is getting hot now, so I decided to build an outdoor shower here. I have some old shower that we used to use on the apartment. I got this bath style shower. I bought this one like 5 years ago. It is not used on the apartment anymore, but it's gonna be a nice feature here in the finca. I am going to use this dead pine tree as the post for this outdoor shower. I already start treating it with engine oil for last longer. Sharp this thing. Cut this tree. Somewhere around there. Yep. It rains. If you are enjoying this content and want to follow our journey, subscribe to the channel so you can be notified every time I post a new video. A little bit adjustable. It isn't ready, but that's the core of it. Now I need to get some connections, some tubes, and figure out a way to adapt the shower to this tube system because they are different systems. I'll brainstorm and DIY a solution, but I think this shower is gonna be very nice. Can you imagine taking shower here on the hot summer days? It will be awesome. After a lot of research, I finally managed to find these roof sheets. They are not the ideal material. They are not asbestos. They are made from fiber cement, and they're gonna be used on the roof for the water platforms for catching rainwater. The trailer proved to be very useful. If you are in Spain and need a trailer, I just finished to unload these roof tiles. I managed to cut my leg. This is gonna be for the water platforms, and I'm gonna build a roof. A couple of them got cracks. That's no problem. I need to cut them to size, and the offcuts I'm gonna do a small project. The task of today is to fix this petrol generator because it is not working. I will disassemble the fuel line, the tank, and the carburetor. I will clean everything out, put it back together, and give a start. No wonder this generator wasn't working. Look how this carburetor is dirty. I will use this to clean it. Look how it's clean now. Carburetor is spotless. All the dirt that came out. Now I will put everything back together. I did clean the fuel line. I did clean the tank. I did clean the carburetor. The question is, will it work? The generator is working. It's vibrating a little bit, but it is working. I have been working on small projects here around the caravan. Let me show you what I done. I fixed the outdoor shower. I also fixed the water system for the caravan. When I open the taps, the pump pumps the water beautifully. And the beautiful thing is, the whole system is powered by the sun. I decided to do a job which is very dangerous, but must be done. It was so windy last night. All the trees was shaking so much, and I heard some crackings. I came to see, and I must do something about it. That wall is about to collapse. If more 1 or 2 nights the wind the way it is, it might go down and then make life difficult. Put the ladder down, and I'm gonna use this piece of wood, maybe cut in the middle, use two, a sort of a holder like this rotten piece of wood is, right where that stone popping out, two there. So that's the job I must do. No one is gonna do it for me. I managed to put the timber exactly what I wanted. The reason I'm cutting this olive tree is because it grows on the wrong place. The roots are pushing and collapsing the wall. Also, when there is wind, is moving the tree and losing the stones. Now you can see the extent of the damage. You see how it's going down that way? I am fixing this metal wire to hold that piece of timber. I must say that I was very scared of going down the ladder. I have no experience on this sort of things, no script, no BS, just a man trying to transform an abandoned farm into a homestead. And I'm tackling one problem at a time, and I'm learning as I'm going along. A very deserved outdoor shower after that scary job I done on the well. I'm not staying on the caravan here all the time because, as I said on the previous video, I'm working with Agnes. I'm building her online business from scratch and takes me a lot of hours to do that. Long days and evenings behind the computer. When I'm doing that, I cannot do here. And when I'm here, I do as much as I can for the projects. I came to continue the water system. I managed to get some corrugated roof sheets, not the ones that I was looking for. I wanted the metal one, the galvanized one, but I ended up getting the concrete one from cement, which is okay, a bit heavier. I need to make a better structure for the platform for holding those sheets as a roof, but will work. And it's nice to see how the vegetation copes this time of the year. Some of the plants really thriving, some of them suffering. I spoke to the neighbor Juanjo. The olives this year not gonna be good production. Did not have enough rain for the olives, and it will reflect on the olive oil. Juanjo, the neighbor, said that about 7, 8 years ago, they harvesting on the land next door 10,000 kilos of olives. There was average 300 kilos of olives per olive tree. This year is going to be around 30. So you see the drop. There is not enough water. But eventually, the water, the rain will come. We are on a sun cycle. Many people don't understand that. And the narrative from the mainstream media, they terrorizing people. They say there is a drought and all that kind of fear-mongering news. It's dry. It is. We need to change our ways of dealing with water we have, and that's the main thing. It's a sun cycle, and eventually things will go back to normal. Will rain. In a couple of years, it start to rain again, and it's going to be a lot of water. I'm certain of that. If it wasn't that, all these things, they didn't have this many olives and all these wells positioned in places where the underground rivers flows and everything. So it's just going to be like in the past. But in meanwhile, we do the best we can. The water system that I'm building on, I'm going to do a special video for the completion of it. It's complex, a lot of moving parts, and I have no experience. It's a lot of research, finding things and talking to the people who already done it, and it's coming along nicely. I'm not here all the time, but the time that I'm here, I dedicate myself to do the projects that needs to be done. We have some updates on the house, which is I'm super excited about it. There was some change on the government, on the system itself. They are more relaxed now since January, and because of that, the architect and I, we decided to go to the bigger project to restore the part of the house which collapsed. We went back and forth on the system several times already. Now they are pretty satisfied, and this week we're filing asking for the permission for building. And hopefully in between 6 months and 1 year, we're gonna have an answer. If we were to do only the part of the house which got the roof, it could be done already. That would be simple. We already got permission for that. But we decided to go for a bigger house. And that's why I'm working with Agnes now and helping me financially. And the Agnes project is going to help us financially towards the house as well. And yeah, that's pretty much what we have for the house now. I'm going to unload now the roof sheets. I need to get water. Don't have water for the system. I also managed to get a pressure washer, nice one. And I need to go, it's on Amazon Collection Point in Tortosa. I need to go down there and pick it up. Today's bank holiday, probably go tomorrow. Yeah, we continue the project. Our quest to restore this abandoned land, grow our own food, and live a simple, self-sustainable life continues.